The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
In the time before time, when the land was still new, and the sun and moon had not yet settled in the skies, the gods shaped the lands and put the peoples of the world upon them. Those peoples were new then, and had not learned the ways of the world, the ways of the beasts, and of other men. These new peoples gathered together and began exploring the ways of their existence, discovering the means of fire, the methods of hunting, the secrets of magic. As they grew, the ways of evil too were discovered, breeding the need for laws. These new peoples discovered war and found it good. The sun and moon were settled in the sky, but the differences and conflicts of these peoples did not. Some kinds of these new peoples flourished and spread. Others were destroyed and no longer walk upon the world. One such people, beautiful, winged, tall and graceful, were attendants and messengers of the gods. They were, by nature, forced to remain behind when the gods withdrew from the world, and the other races, resentful of them perhaps, turned on the winged servants of the gods and hunted them to near extinction. Their race, it is said, came down to two brothers who, without women, knew their line was at an end and retreated to the mountains, desperate to climb up high enough for their former masters, the gods, to reach down and save them. But the gods, in their wisdom, did not, for the fortunes of man must remain in the hands of man. And perhaps the gods had glimpsed something of what was to come in their hearts. Embittered and desperate, the brothers took to the arts of magic, alchemy, and other dark arts, seeking a way to save themselves from the jealous destruction of their race, a way to bring back their kind from the brink of non-existence. The brothers worked on and on, Those who came hunting for them became victims in their black rites and experiments. Finally, the brothers achieved success, but not in the way they had originally hoped. They performed their black rite and consecrated themselves to their new dark path, and were rewarded with eternal life, youth, and vigor, with new dark powers mortal men were not meant to have. But even as they reveled in their success, the change happened. As their wonderful feathers fell one by one from their wings, and the color of life leached from their skin, the light of Ifrit began to burn them. Howling in fear and betrayal, they fled into the dark shelter of a cave to escape the sun's terrible warmth, never to feel it again. For they had become the first vampires, and the evil they would bring in their vengeance justified time and again the crimes done unto their race. The brothers are said to have grown estranged and split apart as bitterness claws deeper into their still unbeating hearts. This story, too, shall be told. Now, let me tell you a tale of an age of heroes.
The gibbous moon rises high above the night, looking palely down. It's chasing cousin moon behind it in the sky, partially obscured. They emerge from the cave, sweaty, kind of slightly anxious, maybe a little bit gassy. Sulin, we never know how she feels. She puts on her oven mitts, slicks her hair back, dons a small poncho that she just has lying around. And says something along the lines of, that took a little long to stump, before heading off back into the forest. Stump. Stump's eyes go 3 sizes as he's like, Sugai! Subarashi desu ne! Or something like that.
Something.
And he follows. They are...
Into it with the ropes.
Where would that be? How are you going to find that?
Before they would trail back.
Let me just see if it's still luminescing after all that time you spent being cut into meat cylinders. Oh yes, Sulin, you may add 4 points. And Stump, you may add 4 points. You guys are keeping track of this. Now, you all need to let me know when you hit 25. If you don't, and you miss out, tough shit. Also, any amount of points that would increase you beyond 25 will stop at 25.
Oh, so if I go... So if I got 1...
So if you're at 24 and you get 10 points, you get 1 point to 25.
Okay.
Then the thing will happen and you may or may not get the rest. I don't know, I haven't worked it out yet. I really should have. You know, I had months to prepare for this.
Yeah.
But I didn't quite get down into the fine mechanics of the
numbers.
that satisfying clicking.
Yeah.
It's vastly superior.
It is.
But then again, these are expensive and your ones are free.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're not, but you're paying for them. But, you know, thank you, Brendan.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Brendan.
I can
Stop
pay you.
sucking up to
I
the
can
beard,
pay you
man.
for mine if you
No,
want.
it's alright. I figure I'd do these ones for free.
I'll pay you for it too.
I mean, I've got a lot more minis to build.
But even before that last bit, it sounded very sexual.
I'm not cutting this. My phone's in the other room charging, otherwise I would just hit the button I would hit the button marked Extreme Homo. Okay, you make it back to the base of the tree.
So, is my rope still there?
Halflings are in the area.
Yeah, they
Yes!
would come out. And is the other rope there as well?
It's hard to tell.
Well, I'll climb up.
Certainly just climbs a
Tree.
tree for no reason, uncommunicative as always,
It's fine.
leaving you in the
Sulan
dark.
does Sulan things.
Confused,
I
angry, slightly annoyed.
Talk to him while we're out of the forest, apart from in the cave.
I will keep watch for werewolves as Sulan does whatever she's doing in this tree.
Make that check now.
It is a bust.
Yeah.
So I'll retrieve the rope. Mm-hmm. And is the other rope there?
It's hard to tell.
I know.
There we go.
It is a bust.
No.
Okay, I'll retrieve my rope and head down.
So your rope was anchored with the grapnel into the branch of a tree, I believe.
Yep.
So you're going to go to the grapnel end and release it by pulling the grapnel. Okay. Can you just give me another perception check?
That's a 5?
And do you have any kind of light source?
No. I can make one, but no.
The moon.
Well, the moon is there.
Point. That's a good point. It is a fairly chunky, fatty moon. Okay, you will find about 3 feet away from yours, there is also a... it's not a grapnel, but it's a piece of metal that seems to be hanging off the tree. You just see the moonlight catch it a bit. It doesn't reflect a lot.
Does it look like it's sharp, like the spike that he had?
No.
No. Can I get close and have a look at it?
You can.
Can I retrieve it?
So you're reaching out to touch it.
I'll look to see, because it could be his rope, his hook, or however he attaches it.
Okay, so you get up on closer inspection, putting your face right up to it, like millimeters away, and ogling it with your beady little eye.
No.
And that is definitely happening, because otherwise you can't have this. And you will see that there is a very small... because you know how, like, your grappling iron's like about half a foot long, and it's a very, very small metal thing that appears to be like just angled metal, and it's about 3 inches long shaft, and each little thing's about 1.25 inches.
Has it gone through the branch?
No, it just appears to be hanging off the branch by an extremely thin cord, which is why you
Couldn't see
needed
it.
a perception check to see it, because it is about a quarter the thickness of a rope.
Sheesh. Does it have a shaft that you can wriggle out like mine? Good Lord.
So the metal thing is actually hooked around the cord.
Oh, it took back on
So
itself.
it looped around and hooked around there. That's how it is attacked.
So can I unhook that?
Easily.
And I will.
Uh-huh.
And I will retrieve that.
Okay, so you flexing your muscles, you start hauling the incredibly heavy, almost weightless cord.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the length of a rope minus. Oh god. Okay, so your rope is 100 feet, right?
Yep.
So this would be 70 feet, and it is. It's hard to examine in the dark road light.
Yeah.
It is a cord. It feels strange. It weighs 1. Hopefully, it's going to record more than 8 or 9 minutes this time. No guarantees. So you get the rope. You've noted down the things I said.
I have.
Not repeating myself. Yeah.
I've got back down and
Found stuff.
found stump.
I'll just be maintaining his watch.
Needs Wi-Fi connection as well. Because I
Oh, yeah.
export on Wi-Fi. You know, laptop capable
Most
of
likely
doing that.
should have that, yeah.
Oh, before we leave, I'll go. Anything else you want while we're here?
I'll look up. Dark vision. The body that's strung up, is it more than 60 feet away up in the tree?
No, not really.
So is it strung up by... Well, I haven't seen
A
that
vine.
line. A vine. Okay. No.
What?
I think maybe cut down.
Have you seen their traps?
Not safe to leave then. Right?
How many halflings do you think will climb the tree to get it?
Don't know. If you say.
Return. They're not our trophy. Perception on the way back. It's a bust.
It's not a bust. It's 6.
And we'll be doing it silently and hiding in shadows.
That's going to take longer.
That works out for me.
Because I'm going to their hobbit's base, I don't want anyone following me.
So you're disguising your smell, are you?
15, so that's a success, and 16, it's a success. They don't like the box.
High is a success. Quiet is a success. And I'm fine with going slower because my back was exploded by lightning. There it is. My dice.
You just flipped it over your shoulder for no reason.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna need this anymore.
Whoop.
One for my homies. So we'll return.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Your results were,
Both successes.
as far as you know.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So, you return to Wormwood. You get inside, and there's Saphiro standing there, waiting for you, looking a little flushed, in his power top, wooden Fist of the North Star style pauldrons, and tight pants. Pants.
Pawns.
Tights.
I saw it on the thing in the tavern.
He blurts out while you're sneaking in.
Well, I thought they were already in and just walking through the
they're
gate
in, but
now.
like they're walking through the gate. But I'm
Yeah.
assuming they're still going like.
It's like how... That's exactly how I imagine Stump sneaks around.
Good to know.
So you'd see that we succeeded.
Yes.
Did you also see the 9 others that are there?
No, he did not.
No, I did not.
Much bad.
It faded out after you, as soon as you bested the one.
You have your trophy. Go hand it in.
At this time of night.
I don't know. We need to hand it in, so...
Me go in morning.
Are you alright? You took...
That's why I'm here.
Oh yeah, no, he smells like crispy orc.
Hurt lots.
May Tor's divine light mend your wounds.
My God, Ken!
The first roll.
I'm sorry, it's right over here. I apologise for touching it. Oh, there we go.
We can get one.
It's a 1.
I'm going to do it again though, because I've got 2 that I haven't used, and I'm going to be praying and going to sleep soon anyway. So.
Okay.
So 6.
Not 2 HP.
Wow!
It's just over 2 mages.
What kind of weapon could I use to take all of that off in one hit?
Any
Just about anything.
much thank. Or feel better after sleep.
Of course.
You too nice.
Let us return. Hopefully, halfling hasn't been through my room. Let's go.
Ethan went into your room. Here.
You for this.
3 times the gold you had.
That's for all of us.
I bet it on you winning against the creature. So, it was what you had. Eaton went and got it, and then we placed a wager.
I'll give you 6, and I'll give you 6.
Thank you.
You need coin.
This is true.
We learn more and more. Not get by without these coin.
Don't spend them all in one place.
That's pretty.
We'll have to get supplies tomorrow, so I apologise if I take some back, but
Oh yes, no, we need more food.
that's not the most... No, we don't need food. Cyrus is feeding us.
Oh.
Remember?
Well, I remember he was cooking, yes.
He said he would supply us, and it was the least he could do for us protecting him. Let's just sleep. I need sleep.
You need herbs.
I'll be fine till morning.
I will also go to sleep. after attempting a healing and a herbalism check to get up to the 3 HP. Bust on the first one, which will be healing, I guess, and succeed on herbalism. So just get 2.
Cease will head back to the inn.
Grab that.
I don't like that grin.
You return to the inn. Cold.
I can't remember if it was the giant wyvern or if that it was just next to that. I'm just gonna go with my first guess. I don't think it's right though.
Alright. You head back to the Tricker Ram.
I think it's hey. That was Trapper Jaw.
What's the new guy called?
Something wrong. I get duped by it. But
You made a big boast you were going to remember.
Yeah, he did.
It's going to cost you.
I fucked up.
It's going to cost you, bro. Okay. Got to admit I'm completely distracted by that. You return to the inn. Congratulations, everyone. You've achieved and the objective of finding a place where you know where is. All on your own. And no one helped.
Yay!
Cool, you're at the inn. You go to bed, I assume?
That's my plan.
You go to sleep, you wake up.
I will pray for spells and pray to Tor and go to bed.
And pray to your real master.
Tor is my real master.
Keeping up the lie, huh? Okay.
Alright, who's got a symbol of the dark one on them?
He does.
And if they
In
find
his
that
palms.
out, you have to prove your allegiance.
Morning has broken. Who wants to be the first to awaken? What?
He
Okay,
wants to
then
turn
you
in
can.
he wants to turn in his trophy.
Yeah, I want to slip out in the early morning. But
You wake up to the musical morning chimes of morning. Ding-a-ling, bing, ding, link-a-plunk, they go.
Oh, Cyrus is playing.
I still like this much better than the horrific bells they use in the cities.
Ah, the consensus bells.
I will don the cloak, pick up axe.
And that seems very quiet. That's probably fine.
As long as it's still recording. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Gather up my bits and pieces and slip out into the rest of the inn.
Yep.
Anything happening interesting in the early morning down there?
That's an inn.
Just the usual.
Yep, sure is. Just the usual. Yeah, head off, right?
Any interesting characters that aren't halflings?
No.
Okay. Then I'll slink out and...
There are no interesting characters that aren't halflings.
Oof.
Poor Eaton.
Oh, he's not going out back to where he sleeps. Right?
No.
Oh, what happened to the candle?
No, nothing. I'm just getting the wick that didn't burn from last time out because that was what caused it to lean over. See?
And I'll slip on out the back gate.
Oh, at the back gate.
Well,
So you are going out back.
oh, does that out back of the inn and heading towards the gate?
Oh,
out the
okay.
back.
Oh, that back. Okay, so
Yeah,
you head out
yeah.
the front of the inn
Yes.
and then out the back of the town.
Yes.
Right. Jesus.
And make my way to the hunter, Mr. Wrong.
What was his name?
Wrong.
And the first part?
I don't know. I only That's not his name, I assume.
Wrong again.
So there was that thing where people were generally named by their profession, but yeah. Is it just Hunter wrong? I think it was something different though. Tracker wrong? There we go.
Hey, you did remember!
Totally without any prompting.
Instead of your punishment, it is now Ken's punishment.
This is what I get for helping.
matches for you.
This is what I get for helping you.
Same team.
Yeah.
But now it's a bad thing. Right, yeah, you get out to the little hut there, and there it is. It's a hut, it's built into the side of a hill.
Oh,
Looks hutty.
go up and knock on the door.
Oh.
Ooh.
The door open. Oh.
Pull out the mask. Let me get.
Huh. Good.
It,
What's this?
moon beast head or face.
Okay, well then. Look at that. Looks like you held up your end of the bargain. How did you get it?
Lots stab, lots burn. Had some help.
Yeah, but how did you find it to kill it?
Oh, it have the corpse that was strung up in the tree. Was it man-sized or
Ish.
ish? It have man strung up in tree. It more find me while I there. We wound, then follow back to lair, to cave.
Ah, and then you just it was standing there outside the cave and you just killed it.
It have many trap.
Really?
It try ambush many time. Then we kill.
And these traps went off in your face, did they? That's why you're so hurt?
Get head on back. Avoid most traps. You
Not exactly a good storyteller, are you?
Not get chance tell story lots.
Well, thank you very much.
Starts swinging the door closed.
Oh, just put my foot in.
Oh, yeah, what appears to be in my door there.
It does.
Could you not? The wood goes in the hole better when your foot's not there.
You need teach me now.
Oh. It rather sounds like I already did.
You can live alone.
Having been on a quest that tests all of your skills and improves them, you thick fuck.
I know, I just need stump to have something. Oh. Many thank.
Yes, I'm really good.
So he just set the mask.
No,
down.
he's taking it with him. You cannot have this.
I was gonna try and filch it back off him. I'll take my foot out of his
But you
door.
can!
Friggin'
When he goes out hunting, you go get it! I mean, I don't know what you're trying to
Just go in and go, oh, no one using this!
I'll remove my foot from the door and make my way back into town. Somewhat pleased. It'll show on his face, but other people probably wouldn't think that he was pleased because, orc face.
So you can level up.
We'll do this. I'm gonna roll the HP now.
I was going to ask if you wanted to spend any inspirations
No,
first.
I don't want to.
Okay. He wants to die, everyone. Help me kill him.
Yeah.
I got that too.
You should have got spent inspirations.
Roll a d6, right?
Yeah. That's rogue. It does.
That's a third!
Yeah,
It's half a mage!
that is half a mage.
You know you don't actually heal up
I'm just changing the max number.
Oh, wait, there's a max number setting on that?
It's 21.
Oh.
Yes, everyone gets to heal up by 1 except for Sulan, who goes down 1. Or unless she isn't at maximum, in which case...
She
I'm
wasn't
not
at maximum
at
after
maximum.
that.
No, she did take damage.
I took quite a bit of damage. Not a lot of damage, just a bit.
Stupid.
Well, who wants to wake up next while he's strutting around town? Go no. Me, I'm so smart.
Realistically, I'm guessing
Me, I'm
it's
so smart.
Sulan and it's just
It's
sleeping in
similar.
there.
No,
I mean,
it's
it's
probably me.
Yeah.
Because you'll be probably busy after.
Well, I was
Praying.
just sleeping, I think. I didn't hear any talk of there being the werewolves, naked werewolves still in my quarters, so I don't know. But
I mean, she is, but she's just sitting at a little desk with your journal and, like, a quill and making little corrections and
Pouring
stuff.
through it.
Yes, pouring through it.
oh, so the journal
And she
pages
has like
Sulan brought
and she
me.
has like her own sheet thing there, and she's like making notes on it in a language you can't read. And you're like, huh? And she's like, busy.
So you got to sleep.
Okay.
So I'll get up. And I will check over my gear for a start.
Your gear is very well organised, all laid out on the floor there.
Is the halfling down there still looking at it all?
No, he's sitting there looking at you, waiting for you. Please tell me you don't sleep naked.
I always sleep naked.
Oh, great, he's having fun.
Yeah, but you're under the covers still, right?
I got out of bed.
Yeah. Oh, so okay.
I woke up, rolled over, went to get up, and then...
Maybe I just need to reinstall this every time. Maybe that's the thing.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be a thing.
No, it shouldn't
Yeah,
be.
that's-
So.
that's a
depending on the price he gets back to me with.
Yeah.
So. I mean, I'll leave it plugged in so it doesn't need a great battery.
No.
So if that's the thing that's fucked on it, then... Yeah, it's still like one, but you know.
I see you.
It's the next day. Time to start teaching me how to be a hero.
Didn't
I'm
I,
coming on your adventures from now on.
didn't I say Saphira would teach you?
Oh, but you all have to. You're all great heroes in different ways. He's a great big holy paladin, and I'm so small and not a paladin. And you're a whatever it is you are. And I'm so much smaller and not that. And your other friend, well, he's like a chameleon.
A what?
A chameleon. That minstrel was talking about them, and they're a lizard that hides in rocks by turning into things.
Now I get it.
You mean chameleon?
No, chameleon. I'm teaching you now. I've cleaned all of your things.
I'll quickly look over it all. Is it all there?
Yeah, it's already clean. Scrupulously
What
clean.
about the new rope?
Yes. It's not a rope. But there is a coil of some vaguely greyish thing.
Yeah.
You can examine it more closely if you really want to do that right now.
I'll get dressed first.
That won't take long.
No. Alright, so thank you for doing my gear.
It took so much time to clean up this little vial from that nasty dust that was inside of it, but here you go.